before we adjourn?
Yes.
I don't know if it's the intention to read the letter that we received this afternoon with regard to the Madam President. I think the media's been here waiting patiently, and it is publicized, so I think the letter should be read.
Can we defer to Corporation Counsel, or?
I think the letter should be read. Why does it have to go to Corporation Counsel? All I'm asking for is the letter get read.
I'm second.
Okay, we have a motion to read the letter, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Please read the letter.
To my colleagues on the Fall River City Council, I have been very fortunate to be elected to the Fall River City Council by the residents of our city for 4 consecutive terms. By a vote of my colleagues, I was chosen to serve as Vice President of the Council for my 2nd and 3rd terms. This past January, I was honored to be voted in by my current colleagues to serve as Council President. I have always held these positions in high regard. I try my best to serve as a city councilor and live my life in a purposefully positive manner. I work hard in both my professions, truly enjoy helping people and giving back to my community. While I serve a public position, by nature I am a very private person, so these past few weeks have been a very emotionally painful experience for me. I have never been accused of a crime before, but I am certain my experience would not be considered normal. Having to patiently wait to tell the facts with the report written as it was has been a struggle for me, because while I value my privacy, I also believe the whole truth needs to be told, not just in the details of the case, but also the manner in which it was handled. This has been such a devastating experience for me personally that moving forward I know I will not be able to give the position of president the attention it deserves. At this time, I respectfully request that the council choose a colleague at tonight's meeting to fill this role until we vote again in January. I'm incredibly thankful for the outpouring of support the residents and employees of the city have shown me, and know that I am lucky to have the family and friends that I do. But what I have been especially thankful for is each of my fellow councilors who have reached out to me. Vice President Dion and Councilors Kadim, Kilby, Pelletier, and Raposo. Over the many years, city councilors have found themselves in a not-so-great news story, reported on or magnified by the fact that we hold this position. But we're not just councilors, we're humans too. Sometimes people forget that, even our own colleagues. Thank you for recognizing there's always another side to a story and reserving judgment. I appreciate your kindness more than you know. Sincerely, Pam.
Motion adjourned.
Motion to adjourn is... Motion to adjourn is
Are we
made. Is there a second?
We're gonna wait till next meeting?
Motion to vote.
I'm in favor of that. Second?
There won't be a vote tonight. I'll have Corporation Counsel come down, please.
We can't vote tonight?
If you'll be kind enough to waive the rules.
Motion to waive the rules.
Second.
Second. Motion to waive rules by Counsel Kadim, second by Counsel Raposo.
It's a decision to be made by the council, not by corporation council, but the city council. I do want to at least enlighten the council of what the open meeting law kind of entails here. Obviously, if it's something that could have been reasonably anticipated 48 hours prior to the meeting, it should have been on a public notice so that the public is aware of this. So clearly, this, what essentially is a resignation letter could not have been reasonably anticipated. My understanding is that the letter was submitted just hours before this meeting. So legally, I think the city council is on solid ground to have a new vote. But there is a little bit of a balancing act here, because the Attorney General's office consistently strongly suggests, is the word, strongly encourages assemblies such as yourselves to hold off on having something that wasn't part of the public notice, if possible. So what you have to kind of balance is the public's interest in this issue, which is quite strong, with the necessity of this council to elect a president immediately. And I know that it's something that this council will have to decide for themselves. I think it could be on solid ground in either decision. I mean, I would suggest to you that the attorney generals, when they talk about the strong public interest, maybe isn't quite as strong in this instance because it's not raising their taxes, it's not fixing streets, it's something that's more personal to the city council as opposed to public at large. But that has to be balanced with, what is the necessity to have it done today? Can it wait 2 weeks? I'll leave that decision to you, but that's what the law is.
Counselor in seat
I just say
6.
we wait till 2 weeks when we come back and you'll have a full council anyway. Won't Councilor Liberty be back for the next meeting? She's not
Sure.
leaving the council. She should be back. I mean, the letter didn't say anything about that. It said she was stepping down as president. But we wait, we have it in 2 weeks. Nothing major. With that, I yield.
Counselor in seat 4, Counselor Kilby.
Yes, I just want to thank you, Madam Vice President, for allowing the letter to be read. I'm thankful that this is a courageous step, and I hope that everything works out with her and her family and her children. But at least it's out there that this action has been taken on her part, and hopefully it'll alleviate some stress on her. And then I agree. When she's back next meeting, we'll make a vote. So thank you. I yield. Thank
If I may, as a point of information, I'm not opposed to the vote, but I will guarantee it will be on the agenda for the next meeting to make sure that the vote is taken. My concern is that we do it appropriately, do it within the scope of the law, and we get it right the first time.
I agree. Motion adjourned.
Motion to adjourn, is there a second?
Yep, second.
Motion adjourned by Councilor Kilby, second by Councilor Pereira, all in favor?
Aye.